What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM4GM here today. Season 4, episode 23 in WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. We are well on the way to WrestleMania, as I've been saying now for a couple of weeks, and WrestleMania is in 2 weeks. We are doing this show here tonight, booking next week's show. That is the go-home show before WrestleMania 2008, 2007, I think it would be. And yeah, not many episodes left until we get there. But tonight we are going to be watching our main event, AJ Styles and Jey Uso. AJ Styles now a full-fledged babyface, back on the blue brand, teaming up to take on the Bloodline's Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Also on tonight's show, Finn Balor and Kofi Kingston, basically battling for the next shot of the United States Championship. I haven't really technically made this a number one contenders match. I don't really want Kofi winning. So I guess if Kofi wins, we might do a triple threat. I want Finn Balor winning because Kofi already lost to Gunther last week. So we'll see. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. Becky Lynch will defend the WWE Women's Championship tonight against Chelsea Green before she finds out who she's facing at WrestleMania. We already know we hired her on last week's show, that being Lita. She's taking on Lita at WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to that. Liv Morgan calls out Naomi before their match next week here on the show. Gunther addresses his potential opponents for next week's SmackDown before WrestleMania. Ilya Dragunov cuts a promo, and we also get to see CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Now, it's a backstage brawl, but in my mind, it's a contract signing. I kind of replaced backstage brawl with contract signing. That's what this segment's going to be. We already did the backstage brawl between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns on last week's show, so we're not going to be watching this one, especially if it's supposed to be intended to be a contract signing. But we will watch Jey Uso and AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I think we're good to go, though. As we get closer to WrestleMania, I think I will spend whatever money I have left, because it does reset at the end of each season, if I'm not mistaken, on the arena, so at least we have that for next season. We do have the Wrestling Center. I did buy that recently, but I would like to buy the arena while we have the money in the budget, so I can use that for next year here in 2K25. So I don't think we need to buy anything else. I already used the cards that I want to use and all that other shit. Actually, I might use this on Lita, because I still have this card. I'll probably use this on Lita, actually. Let's do that so she's a bit higher popularity for WrestleMania. So that works out well. Alright, cool. So that's that. I think we're good to go. Get going into the show in Providence, Rhode Island here tonight. I've been to many a show at Providence, Rhode Island. Confirm booking. It used to be the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Now it's the Amica Pavilion or whatever, based on the insurance company, whatever the fuck, but it will always be the Dunkin' Donuts Center to me. That's actually where I saw my first WWE show. It was a SmackDown back in 2009, so this is very fitting. Anyway, we are going to simulate this quote-unquote contract signing between Punk and Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins getting the better of the WWE Champion. Amazing, 4 stars. Ilya Dragunov, popularity up 0. That's unfortunate. We already know the outcome to this. Already fixed the outcome to make sure that Becky Lynch retains the WWE Women's Championship. So many defenses under her belt. She walks into WrestleMania the 2-year running WWE Women's Champion. On the same show that she won it at, will she lose it this year against her unknown opponent, Lita. A good promo from Liv and Naomi. We are simulating this match as well between Balor and Kofi. We watched Kofi and Gunther on last week's show. If you missed it, not a very long match. You can go back and check it out if you want. Simulate this match here. Balor goes over perfect. So we will do Balor and Gunther next week for the United States Championship on the SmackDown before WrestleMania. We'll say this was retroactively a number one contenders match. Well, maybe not actually. It doesn't have to be number one contenders officially. We could just say that Balor's been winning a lot more lately, and he deserves this opportunity. Because he did beat, I think 2 weeks ago, he did beat Seth Rollins. He did lose to Punk last week, but him winning this week is enough to earn him an opportunity at the Star Spangled Prize on next week's show. And we're going to be watching this match, Jey Uso and AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Let's get into it here. As the Bloodline battle, 2 of their bigger enemies at the moment, AJ Styles, who has found an issue with Jey Uso, they will go one-on-one on next week's show. And Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, the original WrestleMania main event for the WWE Championship, now happening on the SmackDown before Mania in the main event. due to Jey Uso losing the WWE title back to CM Punk. Punk and Rollins, which was supposed to happen on the SmackDown before Mania, we're swapping those two matches around. Now that Punk is once again the WWE Champion. I'm looking forward to purchasing the arena, but the setup here in the Performance Center looks pretty fucking cool, to be honest with you, so I'm not upset being in here for right now. We got a lot of people in here as well. AJ still having his heel entrance. Do Roman and Jimmy come out as the Bloodline? Let's see, before I skip this scene. I've been curious. I don't think so. But let me check. I mean, technically they should, because they are the Bloodline. This is the whole drawn-out fucking... Oh, this is Roman's heel theme. Okay, here's Roman. I thought it was Roman's babyface song. Yeah, I don't think he comes out with Jimmy. I just want to see if they... I want to see if Jimmy comes out. Well, it is interesting while they're coming out. He's coming out with the heel theme. Oh no, this is his babyface song. Okay, no, that's just his regular entrance. Yeah, I guess Jimmy Uso comes out separately. Alright, whatever. Just curious. But they are the Bloodline here in the game. It used to be Roman Reigns. It was Roman and Solo originally. Solo broke off on his own. Damn, Roman immediately taking out Jimmy Uso. Or Jey Uso. Solo was replaced by Jimmy when Solo kind of broke away from the group. Jimmy Uso is the newer member of the group. Jey Uso has never been a part of the Bloodline. Roman's been trying to recruit him for years. Maybe we could do a storyline, though, where if, not next week, if Jey Uso wins next week, the feud is over, most likely. But if Roman wins next week, we can make the step for their 5th match against each other. If Roman Reigns wins, Jey Uso has to join the Bloodline. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool stipulation. Because Roman's already 2-1 against him.
Kick to the back. Jey looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, Jimmy was staking his claim with that.
And Jey Uso is already banished from the Blue brand once, after losing to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania a few years back in their Tribal Combat Last Man Standing match. The same stipulation that Roman Reigns beat Solo Sikoa in last year's WrestleMania. Jimmy Uso taking Jey right off the mat. These two brothers went one-on-one for the first time ever here on SmackDown a couple of weeks back. Jey Uso reversing what Jimmy Uso was going for, laying out his brother on the mat. And Jimmy Uso actually beating Jey on that show. Big win for Jimmy Uso. And it was Jimmy Uso getting involved in AJ Styles' match against Jey Uso before Survivor Series that triggered this whole issue between AJ Styles and the Bloodline. Nice super kick from Jey to Jimmy as he tags in AJ Styles. Damn, kick right to the face. Lays him out with a suplex, very nice. Kick to the back now.
AJ Styles.
Boom, knee right to the face. Kick to the face now, Jimmy Uso. AJ firmly in control, looking to vent his frustrations and take out those frustrations out on Jimmy Uso. Roman Reigns retaliating with a punch on the outside. AJ Styles not trying to get too distracted here. Gonna take out Jimmy with a suplex neckbreaker combination. Trying to pin Jimmy right in front of Roman is an interesting choice. Roman not even attempting to interfere, knowing that Jimmy would kick out. He's got to have faith in his cousin.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, nice. Oh, great super kick there from Jimmy. Preceded by those strikes, another kick from Jimmy to AJ Styles. As I mentioned, next week those two will go one-on-one in another super kick. 3rd time's the charm from Jimmy Uso, who now tags in Roman Reigns. I don't know if we've ever seen Roman versus AJ here on SmackDown before. That would be a fun feud to do coming out of WrestleMania at some point. Once AJ gets past Jimmy Uso.
Impact in the corner and an elbow for good measure.
The shoulders are down.
Now Roman pins AJ. One. Kick out at 1 from AJ Styles. AJ looking to carve his own path here on SmackDown. Originally involved in the WWE Championship chase at the beginning of the year against CM Punk, also involved in the United States Championship picture, falling to Gunther a few months back. Now finding his footing once more as he enters a heated feud with the Bloodline, specifically Jimmy Uso. But it may not last much longer if Roman Reigns continues to get the better of AJ Styles here. AJ rolls out of the way, nice forearm to the face of the Tribal Chief, tagging in Jey. Going to take his time instead, looking to inflict more punishment on Roman Reigns. Roman now taking AJ to the turnbuckle, face first, kicks to the gut. Doing it to taunt Jey Uso as he looks on from the ring apron. There's that drive-by drop kick that Roman Reigns is known for. And he connects. He knows that he has time to wait until AJ gets to his feet in order to strike. There's that jumping clothesline. And the cover on AJ again. Will he get it this time? 1, 2, and Jey Uso this time steps in to break it up. Also accidentally knocking out the referee. Roman can cheat in this moment if he wanted to. He's got the guillotine locked in on AJ. Doesn't matter while the referee's knocked out. AJ, regardless, gets out of the hold. Headbutt to AJ Styles. As Roman Reigns wants the crowd to acknowledge him, Jey Uso steps into the matchup, and Roman Reigns baiting Jey with a spear. 1. Oh, and a kick out at 1. Jey Uso kicks out of that patented spear from Roman Reigns at 1. Holy shit. Roman tags in Jimmy. Kick to the gut. Jey Uso thought he had him covered there. Jimmy going for his signature super kick. Jey Uso now, great combination right into the neck breaker. Might have Jimmy right where he wants him. Looking to get Jimmy back to his feet, and that signature super kick from the other Uso. And again, looking to give Jimmy Uso a piece of his own medicine, a taste of his own medicine after he dished it out to AJ Styles. Jimmy Uso sees it coming, knows his brother inside and out. Reverses the super kick attempt from Jey Uso. Kick to the gut now, or kick to the chest as he lays there on the ground. Jimmy Uso, I thought he was about to tag in Roman. Instead, hits a jumping senton onto Jey. More strikes there to his brother. Jey Uso's got to get back into this thing. Rolls out of the way of what Jimmy Uso was going for. Nice float over DDT right out of the outside. That's not going to feel good. Jey throws Jimmy right into the ring. He's getting Jimmy back to his feet. Great clothesline there from Jey. 1. Oh, Jey pinning Jimmy. 2. Oh, almost got the 3 count there. Looking to cheat to beat his brother, interestingly enough. Oh, and a spear from Jey Uso to Jimmy. Roman Reigns gets in before Jey can even get a 1 count to break it up. As AJ stands on the outside for some reason, maybe recuperating. Oh, super kick from Jimmy missed. There's that combination neck breaker from Jey to Jimmy. Can't access that top rope. Jimmy's body in the way. Looking to get him back to his feet now, and that strike right across the face. Oh, Jey Uso feeling it. Yeet! Boom! Oh, looking to stop Jimmy from tagging in Roman Reigns. That stop right to the back. Jey throws Jimmy across the ropes and connects with another spear onto Jimmy. Will this be it? 2, 3, and it is. Jey Uso secures the victory by avenging the loss on his brother, to his brother from a few weeks back. Even with AJ Styles seemingly hurt on the outside, he's able to pick up the victory and get one over his Bloodline brethren. Well, next week it's going to be AJ Styles versus Jimmy Uso here on SmackDown, and Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, Part 4. Big win for those two, a good main event. I enjoyed that. I like the outcome, too, with Jey pinning Jimmy, getting that win back from a few weeks ago. Alright, and we can just skip through all this bullshit. Our ratings aren't that bad. A great opener and some decent stuff. A good main event, not terrible. We also made $29,000. Didn't make a whole lot of money because we had to spend some money on the backstage brawl, which is understandable. Alright. We got another To the Moon. That's so funny. We just used one on Lita. San Diego, California tonight. Are you fucking kidding me? We were going to use Gunther tonight. Oh my god. Gunther won't be defending the United States Championship, I guess. Oh my god. Nick Aldis said, hey, what was that stunt you just pulled? It had to be done. You would have done the same thing. You like that? Gotta get dirty if you want to. Yeah, fuck him. I feel like I'm the fall guy every week. Whatever my next match is, I want to win. Well, Chelsea might not be here too much longer, so that complaint might not mean much. I've been talking with Eddie. Eddie Pop? That same guy? Is that what you're talking about? I guess he wants to team with Eddie Pop. Yeah, you know what? Well, my plan for this show just changed. Sure, I guess. I'm trying to think. We have to do 5 matches tonight. Well, I was trying to think, do we do Eddie and Finn? I would love to do Eddie and Finn versus Kofi and Dragunov. That match would actually make a lot of sense, but then I'm down a match, because Punk and Rollins I'm doing promos with tonight, looking at my notes, and I'm also doing promos with Becky and Lita. So I actually can't do that tonight. I don't know what we do tonight, to be honest, with that last match, because Gunther and Balor would have been perfect for the United States Championship. Fuck Raw, man. They really messed up my plans. I don't know what we do. I was not going to put Eddie Pop on the show tonight, but I might have to do... We've already done Eddie Pop versus Dragunov twice. I might have to just do Balor and Eddie Pop one-on-one. But I can't have them team up, so... We've got other plans for you guys. Sorry. Fuck Raw for that one. Alright, so let's book this show. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. That's our main event. AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso. Call out. CM Punk is going to call out Seth Rollins. CM Punk still beefing with fucking Jey Uso in storyline. Seth Rollins can call out CM Punk. Self-promo for Becky and a vignette for Lita. So we now know who she'll be facing at our next show. Alright, power cards. To the Moon we can use on Lita. Oh, Naomi's popularity dropped below 57. That's not good. Well, Lita's the only one we kind of have to be concerned with, so we'll put Lita... Alright, we'll do that with her after her next match. Well, she didn't fucking wrestle, so... Alright. Well, power cards. What can we use on Raw, first of all? Yeah, fuck Raw. Boiling Point. Immediately increases all feuds on your brand by 1. Can't use that on Raw. Pre-match physio. Stamina. Rollins' stamina is 33. Let's use this on Rollins. Well, Rollins ain't, honestly, well, we don't really have to use it on Rollins because... I don't know. It doesn't really matter for right now, I guess. Health Spa. Use this on a chosen superstar to recover their stamina by 5 points. We can use this tonight. Alright, all stuff increased by 1. What is this? Raises the selected superstar's morale. Whatever. Ilya Dragunov. Alright, so let's figure that in a second. We're definitely doing Liv and... Liv and Naomi. One of a kind. Well, actually, you know what? We can do the tag team match, because I have Chelsea. I wasn't going to use Chelsea and Tegan. But we can do that match. I feel bad for saying no to Finn Balor, but we actually can do that match. Versus Ilya and Kofi. There you go. Cool. And then we can do Gunther and Tegan Nox, or Chelsea and Tegan Nox, and a rematch from a few weeks back. Tegan, let's see. Was she not feuding? Yeah, Chelsea beat Tegan back in week 14. They'll run it back here tonight in a random match just to fill a spot on the fucking show. Yeah, I think that's going to be our show. Lita's first match will be at WrestleMania. And that'll be our show for tonight. I also want to buy the arena setting while we have the money, like I said. Alright, so we have now the arena. Cool. And we can buy the WrestleMania stage. We can pay for that next week. It's like $50,000. Cool. Alright, so this is our show for next week's go-home edition of SmackDown before WrestleMania 2007. We'll probably just watch the main event, but we have AJ Styles taking on Jey Uso one-on-one. CM Punk calls out Seth Rollins. We hear from Lita. We will hear from Becky Lynch. Rollins will also respond to Punk. Chelsea Green and Tegan Nox go one-on-one here tonight, and what will very likely be the final SmackDown match for both women. Liv Morgan takes on Naomi. Finn Balor and Eddie Pop do team up against Ilya Dragunov and Kofi Kingston in tag team action. And in our main event, Jey Uso will take on Roman Reigns one-on-one for the 4th time ever. Roman's currently 2-1 against Jey Uso. And like I said earlier, if Jey Uso loses this match as well, we might have to run it back at our next pay-per-view with a stipulation that Jey Uso has to join the Bloodline if he loses this match. If he loses the next match. Here, if he wins, the feud is probably over, I would say. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I'll probably decide. This is just a basic match for now. But yeah, this is our lineup for the go-home edition of SmackDown right before WrestleMania. Looking forward to it. And if we have to change anything or add anything, I will do so either before we film next week's episode or on next week's episode when we do watch this show and book WrestleMania. So until next time, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to like this video, drop a comment, share the video. All that support greatly appreciated. Like the video, subscribe, and check out WrestleRant All Access Pass channel memberships down below in the description box. You get videos like this early and ad-free before anyone else if you are a channel member, so keep that in mind as well. Have a great one, folks. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.